topic that I will be discussing today, and that is the college admission process. What is it and how will I be successful in it? If you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, so the college admission process. For those who may not know, I'm an AVID. I've been AVID ever since I was in 6th grade, and AVID stands for Advanced via Individual Determination, and this is an organization that may be at your school. Normally it starts middle school level, sometimes elementary school level, and this is a class that helps prepare you for college. And no, it's not a class for dumb, unorganized people. Whoever told you that are misinformed about AVID. So, anyways, I found this pamphlet at my high school guidance office, and I'm going to explain to you using this pamphlet. Okay, so number one is preparing. So I'm going to read to you what this says, and I'm going to give you my knowledge and wisdom that I've learned over the years. Okay, so for preparing, talk with your family, your high school counselor, friends, coaches, and anyone else who has served as a positive role model for you about your hopes, dreams, aspirations, fears, and desires for your future. Learn. Engage your education. Learn how to study and take the most challenging courses that are available and appropriate for you. A strong academic performance in high school demonstrates to a college you're ready for the academic challenges you will face there. Now I'm going to touch upon something under the section of Learn for preparation. If you're not in honors or AP classes, I suggest that you try one because they're looking for rigor on your transcript. And I'm not saying go crazy and take a whole bunch of AP classes. All I'm saying is, let's say you're really good at social studies. Okay, maybe you're a freshman. See how you do in standard. And if you feel like it's too easy, you're just flying by it. Or maybe you just want to challenge yourself. Maybe sophomore year, or if you are a sophomore, the next year try honors course or AP US History. I know they have one, or AP World History, AP Psychology. They have a lot of social study AP courses and AP courses in general. But even if you, let's say, do take this course and you don't do so well, like I did my sophomore year of high school with AP Government and Politics, I got a D on my transcript. I think once or twice for that class. That's okay. Colleges are also looking for a progression. So let's say you do get a D the first marking period or C, but are you improving upon that the next semesters or the next marking periods? Moving on, participate. Get involved in a few extracurricular activities you really enjoy and commit to them. Strive to become a leader in that activity. Start writing for the school newspaper in 9th grade and work your way up to be editor senior year. Life on a college campus is more than classes, and the college wants students who will enrich the experience for others. And this goes for try to be an extracurricular. I talk to people every day, and a lot of the students or a lot of my peers are not in extracurriculars, or they do not have a leadership position. Let's say you're in Key Club. I'm just going to talk about Key Club because I'm in Key Club. I'm editor for Key Club, by the way. But let's say you're in 9th grade or 10th grade, which is where I started my journey for Key Club, and you're thinking about becoming vice president. You know, kind of work your way up, kind of have a goal in sight and work towards that. This is basically what it's saying, because if you just have a whole bunch of just clubs on your application, just club here, club there, yeah, that's cool and all, but I mean, come on, let's be real. A lot of people just go to clubs, they talk to their friends, they eat their lunch. Like sometimes a lot of things aren't really like done. There's not a lot of productivity, is what I'm saying. So try to just find a leadership position in that. I mean, there's a lot. You don't have to be like president to be a leader. All right, moving on. Plan. What do you need to do between today and when your college applications are due to make yourself a viable applicant to the college or university of your choice? Are you taking the necessary courses? What standardized tests are required? I'm probably going to get into this in another video because this is just a lot, and I don't want to be throwing all this on you guys. But SAT, ACT, my recommendation, take both. Most colleges take both. A lot of them require the SAT though, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. To go back to participate real quick. You can have all A's on your transcript and everything, but some colleges will not accept you because of not having any extracurriculars. So just keep that in mind as well. They don't just want a student that's perfect SAT scores, perfect GPA. That's not everything. Alright, where are we at here? Now we are on number 2, researching. Learn as much as you can about schools that interest you to discover if they are right for you. You should learn a lot more than just whether or not they offer your possible major. Empower yourself by having the necessary information to make knowledgeable decisions. Fortunately, learning about colleges has never been easier. The information you should be looking for is usually just a click away. Some questions to help you get started. How much does it cost to attend, and might you qualify for financial aid? What types of financial aid are available? What resources are available? How do they support a student with learning differences or who is physically challenged? What activities and clubs are available? What are your housing options? Does the college have a career guidance and placement office? Pre-professional advising, such as pre-med, pre-law, pre-vet? Your counselor will be able to help you think of many more questions that you should be considering. And if you can, visit a college or university. There is no substitute for hand experience. For number 3 is applying. Actually, applying for admission to a college is not as intimidating a task as you may think. Yes, you will need to complete forms online, gather information about yourself, your family, your activities, and most likely you will need to write a personal statement. It is all very doable. Your counselor is there to help, so ask. Some things for you to remember: do not miss deadlines. Submitting an application for an admission or financial aid after the deadline may automatically make you ineligible for consideration. And also, you want to apply like priority or early action deadline, like before that, because that will normally increase your opportunities to get into the school and for merit-based scholarships, which is what you want. You don't want to have to pay all that money back by yourself, because that's just, let's admit, that's a lot of money. Also, if you kind of miss the deadline, I'm not saying that you won't get in or you won't ever get a scholarship. This decreases your chance of getting into that school and merit-based scholarships. So really try to get it in the earliest for that deadline. Anyways, fill out the FAFSA and or additional financial aid forms, because financial aid procedures can differ from school to school. No application for admission can be due prior to October 15th. This is a bonus for you. You need to be the sole author of your application. Complete it yourself. You may ask for advice, but the words need to be yours. No college should ask you where they rank on your list. You are not obligated to tell a college where else you are applying. You should never feel pressured into applying to a college. Admission officers are there to tell you about opportunities and give you accurate information. You will most likely apply the fall of your 12th grade year, like me. And here are the different application plans. Early decision. If you apply early decision, you are committing yourself to attend that college if admitted. You file the application early in senior year and are notified of the college's decision around the end of the fall semester. You may have only one active early decision application filed at a time, and this is legally binding. So that means if you do choose to apply to, let's say, UMBC, use this as my example, early decision, if they have that, some schools don't, that means that if you get accepted into that school, you will have to go to that school. You will have to pay all the fees, all the tuition that comes with it. So be very, very careful when making that decision. The next one is early action, which I've already talked to you about. You apply to the college during the fall of your senior year, and the college notifies you well before their regular decision deadline as to their decision. You are not obligated to attend the school. You may submit early action applications to multiple colleges, okay? Single choice early action or restrictive early action. So what does this mean? This is the same concept as early action, but the colleges that use this form will restrict your ability to apply early action or early decision to other colleges. Rolling admission. A college will make its admission decision soon after an application is completed. Decisions are released on a rolling basis. And this is just now regular decision. A college has a specific deadline by which all applications must be completed. All the applications are evaluated. All decisions made and notification letters are then mailed to all applicants. And the fourth one, deciding. Once the admission officers have notified you of their decisions, you will need to make your decision as to which school you will attend. It is a big decision and an important one. Take your time, carefully evaluate all the information, and make the choice that is best for you. No college can require you to commit to attending prior to May 1st. If you have received financial aid offers, compare them carefully. Attend prospective student events at the colleges to which you were admitted. Talk to your family and your school counselor and those also who you trust. You should never submit an enrollment deposit to more than one school. It is unethical practice that may result in your acceptances being withdrawn by colleges involved. Once you have decided, notify the colleges that you will not attend and request to have your application closed. If you have been offered a spot on a college waitlist, learn what you need to do to be an active member of the waitlist. Be sure that you have a place to attend if you are not eventually offered admission off the waitlist. Decide spring 12th grade, May 1st equals national candidates reply date. So this is a really handy, check your school counseling office, your guidance office. They probably have a lot of stuff like this. I just thought this was great to structure everything. This might be a long video, guys, because this stuff is really important and I'm just only getting to the tip of the iceberg. So for those who are watching and still sticking with me, thank you. I love you guys. I really just want to share my tips with you. I know most of this already, but I hear it all the time. Why didn't my school counselor tell me? Why didn't my teacher tell me? Oh, I should have took my SAT my junior year just in case I mess up. I don't have to send my crappy scores senior year to the colleges I'm applying to. So I'm doing this for you guys, and for those who are watching, like I said, thank you so much. I'm going to go over these now. Okay, so like I said, check maybe your college and career center at your school or your guidance counselor. They might have this book, Planning for College, or they might have a different book. From campus visits to packing lists and a few steps in between. And this is just a really nice kind of book to help you get started. I'm just going to try to flip through some of the pages. So here's talking about FAFSA, financial aid, move-in day stuff. I mean, this takes you from applying and weighing the pros and cons about the schools that you're applying to actually move-in day. Yay! Also, to all the colleges that you're applying to, keep a folder like this. I made this one for example, just because I guess I'm into UMBC today. So keep a file folder and have a little tab of the school name. And then inside, I want you to have on this side, normally you can find it on the website, the school website, and maybe put it in a Word document. Sometimes they have checklists, but this one I particularly put in a Word document, and it discussed how to apply for freshman applicants. So this is going to tell you all that you need to know. The address in which to send maybe your transcripts or applications to if it's via mail and not online. And might talk to you about other information, but this basically step by step is a guide to how to submit your application and basically what you need. And if you're interested in honors colleges, because I know some schools such as UMBC does offer an honors college, also keep information about that on here. You can staple it. If you have 2 or 3 pieces of paper, you can just staple it to here and flip through it, and that way you can have the information right at hand. And then when you're getting stuff together, if let's say it is a paper application, you can put it right in here. You can put maybe a transcript or any other information that you may need for this particular college, and do this for every college that you are applying. I just want you guys to ignore this page for right now, but on top you're going to put your transcript. You're going to print out your transcript. You're going to double check, make sure everything's okay, make sure that you have all your credits, there's no mistakes, and then you're going to put your transcript checklist or request form that you may have to pay, $2 for example, for a transcript. You're going to put that underneath your transcript. So you're going to have your transcript, and then you're going to have your form. That's going to go in here, and you're going to clip it. And then this is just an example of instructional packet for transcript requests, teacher recommendation forms. Some schools use Naviance and whatnot. So that is something to keep in mind. And then, let's see, I know I have an extra one right here. Teacher letter of recommendation forms. Some schools will give you this. I'm sure they all do have some kind of request form. And then normally they'll give you 2 or 3 of those. You can pick up more depending on how many your college accepts. And then you're going to have your letter. So don't just give this to your teacher and be like, here, can you write me a recommendation letter? Don't do that. Don't do that. Attach like a neat and signed letter. Like here's mine for example, that I typed for my AP Psych teacher asking for a letter of recommendation, and then I have my resume underneath. Okay, and then I have all that together. So I'm like, here you go. Here's my request letter. Here's my form, and here's my resume to show you. And that way they can make it more personalized. And then we have senior checklists. You can only find this. If not, you can probably find one online. If I find one online, I'll try to link one in the description box for you guys. And then here you're going to have a list of colleges that you applied to, whether or not you were accepted, any scholarships you might have got from that. That's going to be on the very bottom. So on the front, you're going to have your letters of recommendation on this side right here, on your right side of the folder. And then you're going to have your senior checklist, and then the information about colleges that you're applying to. You're going to clip this all together, and everything like that. Everything should be nice and neat. Also, something that I did not really mention that I want to get to is Common App. You can access commonapp.org, and that is a website, a program in which you can send your applications to multiple colleges. So let's say you're applying to 5 colleges, and 3 of them are on Common App. Instead of doing each individual school application, you can do all one, then boom, 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 send them off, and it's so much easier. So I strongly recommend that. And what else was I going to say? Start early. That's the big thing with this. I started a while back ago, but I really started getting all this stuff together in the summer. So for recommendation letters, if possible, and you ask a teacher before the summer, or first week of school. Also, hi Sasha. Also, take your SAT your junior year, at least once your junior year. What else? I mentioned Common App. I will get into scholarships and everything like that in a later video. Guys, like I said, I'm just only hitting the tip of the iceberg. We're going to get into financial aid. We're going to get into scholarships. We're going to get into other checklists and what to do, because I feel like if you know the right stuff and you have the right resources, you can be successful. This doesn't have to be overwhelming and all of that. Also, I'm very close to my school counselors. I'm kind of a counselor's pet. But I will try to have them give you all tips, because I'm not the expertise. Yes, I know things. I've learned things over the years, blah, blah, blah. But I will ask them, and I'm pretty sure a few of them will agree to be on camera and answer any questions that you guys may have. So I will try to get on that, and hopefully we can do a video within the next few weeks about that. So if you have any questions about colleges, applying, the admissions process, anything about college, you can comment below. I might put my Twitter up somewhere, my Twitter or my Facebook page or whatever that you can message me on as far as questions are concerned, and I will try to get those questions answered for you. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to include in this video. So I thank you all for watching. I really hope this really helped you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment if it did. I really appreciate that.